There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. No, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name. Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and in this video I wanted to talk to you guys about building business credit. A lot of people have been asking me about that, and there may be a little of an echo, but as you can see, I have a new throne, and I'm big on the king mentality, and I haven't moved it into the house yet, so I set up in the garage. I just want to come to you guys live from the throne and talk about business credit. Okay, so a lot of people have been hitting me up asking me about how to build business credit, and I don't know everything there is to know, but I do have a few takeaways that may help you in your pursuits. All right, first, the fastest way to build business credit is going to be with a personal guarantee. Now, a lot of people don't know what a personal guarantee is, so I'm going to explain it. So those of you who are a little more advanced and know what a personal guarantee is, bear with us, okay? So a personal guarantee is basically like you started a business account, or you started a business, and you have your tax ID number. So you have your EIN number, and when you go to apply for a business credit card, your company basically didn't exist. So now that it does exist, it has no history of credit whatsoever. No income usually, no years of tax returns or anything like that. So because your company is brand new, it's basically like a child that's just been born. If you want to get credit for that business, the fastest way, you have to use a personal guarantee, which is basically you as the owner or member of the company, and you have to be someone who has like a significant role. It can't be like an employee of the company. It has to be a part owner or something like that. But you basically co-sign for your business. You personally guarantee that your business will pay that debt back, and if it doesn't, then they can take it from you. Basically, it goes on your credit, your personal credit. And a lot of people don't want to do that. That's usually why they start businesses, or they want to get business credit because they don't want to use their personal credit. But the fastest way for you to start establishing business credit is through a personal guarantee. So, when you apply for the credit card, they'll have you put in the EIN number for the business. Then they'll also ask you for your personal social security number so that they can run your credit. And if you have decent credit, then you can get a business credit card with whatever amount through your personal credit as a guarantee. All right, so that is one way, or the fastest way to start gaining credit. All right. There's another thing. Well, you know what? I'm gonna come back to the business credit card thing. Okay. So the other way to gain credit without using a personal guarantee would be to use. There are some companies out there that will give you a line of credit to allow you to buy, say, like furniture for your business or something like that. They will give you a line of credit for a new business too, and then they also report to the big credit bureaus in order to start establishing your company. So the first thing you have to even start getting credit is a tax ID number. You have to be incorporated, get your tax ID number. Now with that tax ID number, you can start establishing credit. So if you use one of these companies, like let's say example Uline, and you order your office desk, you order a chair, they'll give you a certain amount of credit, and once you start paying on that whatever item it is that you got, and some of them operate in 30, 60, 90-day rules. Go research that, or maybe we'll do a whole separate video to break that down and show you the numbers. But a lot of them operate in 30, 60, 90-day. But you get your I guess copy machine from Uline, or your chair or your desk from Uline, and they start reporting to your credit as you pay on that, right? And so that way you don't have to use a personal guarantee. And Now, let me go back to the credit card thing with the personal guarantee. And I'm not saying that there aren't any credit cards that won't give you a credit card for your business without a personal guarantee. It's just that usually those have very strict rules to being able to even get one of them. And I'll cover those as well. First though, let's go back to the credit card thing, okay? So let's say you do the personal guarantee and you say, okay, I'm going to get a business credit card with Capital One or American Express or whoever. One thing to remember is that not all of them report to the business side of credit. See, most of us, personal side, we know about Experian, we know about TransUnion, we know about Equifax. Those are personal credit agencies. Business agencies include Duns and Bradstreet, Paydex scores, and all these other kind of things. But you don't get those. You don't get, I guess, reporting to those from every business credit card. That's right. Some business credit cards, they say they're business credit cards, but they don't report to business credit bureaus. They only report to personal credit bureaus. So you may have a credit card that you put a personal guarantee and it says it's a business card, but it doesn't improve your business credit because it doesn't report to those agencies. So whenever you get ready to, I guess, apply for a business card, even if you're going to use a personal guarantee, make sure that that credit card reports to business credit agencies. That's just something to remember. Okay? All right. I did it. I was just applying for business credit cards. I had good credit, so I was just applying for business credit cards, and I applied to several, and I got approved. But as I was looking through my business credit report, not all of them were reporting, and I didn't understand why. I was kind of waiting and sitting around, like watching it for months, and they just never reported. And then that's when I found out that not all of the credit cards that I got reported to my business account. And so I canceled those cards because the whole reason I got them was to start establishing credit. Another way to get credit is through Tradelines. So you can actually, I'm sure there's companies out there that will lend you their credit. Like, not companies, but there are companies out there that I guess people have a high limit credit card, right? So let's say somebody has a $20,000 credit card limit and they have nothing really on it. They've been, and they've had the card for 10 years or something like that. A trade line is where those people will list you on their card as an authorized user. They never let you use the card, but they list you as an authorized user, which allows you to share in their credit history. So now their 10-year credit history of having a $20,000 card is now lended to you, and so your score usually will jump up because it's a huge boost, especially if you don't really have any credit history. Now you have 10 years worth of credit history with a $20,000 limit. So that will greatly increase your credit. And so purchasing some trade lines can also help establish your business credit. All right. So to be clear, when I said that you can get a credit card without a personal guarantee, I want you to understand that it is possible. Okay, I'm not just saying something to be saying it. It is possible, but it is very difficult usually. It's much more difficult to get a credit card as a small business without a personal guarantee, and that is because a lot of those credit cards require $1 million annual income or $100,000 maybe in the bank, things like that. Like you gotta have a lot of money usually and be established to a certain degree in order for them to give you a credit card without a personal guarantee. But please research. Don't take my word for it, okay? Go out there and research, man. That's what I did, My business has very good credit, and, I established it the way I established it. I did start out with the personal guarantee. As soon as I got my EIN number, I started calling credit card companies and, hey, I need a $5,000 limit. Hey, I need another $5,000 limit. I need another $5,000. And in no time, I had $20,000 in credit cards. I just held on to them. I might have bought one thing one time. As soon as they started reporting, they still report even if you don't use them. They still report. Once they start reporting, they don't stop. They don't break in reporting. I think that's another kind of weird thing. I really want to see what the difference is. You just spending $2 or $3 a month or $100 a month or whatever on your credit card. I just want to see like what that really does, because I never had an issue, and every time I requested an increase, I was able to get one. So you wait a couple months, request an increase, and they kept increasing. I've never had them decrease. I've never had a credit card be decreased due to lack of use or anything. But I hear people say that happens, but just not in my case. I don't know. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is a Name, and I hope you find value in this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we out. Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is a Name, and I wanted to announce my first official live event. It's called the Fast Money Wealth Conference. It's going to be December 12th right here in Atlanta, Georgia. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a 2-day event. We're going to be talking about trucking, real estate, grant writing, and government contracts. We're also going to go out on location and actually walk through a property. The link to the event will be in the description below. Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and if you want to know how I started my trucking business, I have an ebook called Big Shot, Hot Shot Volume 1 on your trucking authority. The link is going to be in the description. It'll pretty much tell you everything from if the taxes to different types of trailers and all sorts of things. It's a great book, 5-star reviews. Link will be in the description. Go get it. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Me and her together, we just count it up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the streets. When she first saw me, she say, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live with a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really trap.
You say you want to be successful. Well, what's stopping you? Can't nothing stop you from being successful except for you. You standing in your own way. I came from the bottom. I ain't know nothing but the grind. You can't tell me nothing about that. I called the Bus and Basic Street Projects in Tallahassee, Florida. You hear me? I used to think $1 million would last me my whole life. I'd have made that and spent that. $1 million ain't enough. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is a Name.